What's going on, everybody? It is Charlize Walker of Lisa's Business Enterprise here to talk to you today about another Make It Happen Monday credit tip. And today I'm going to be talking to you about if you're thinking about calling, if you're looking at your credit report and you're saying, like, I don't remember this, and I'm going to call them. You're going to call the collection agency or the debt collector that has the account, is not the original creditor, and it went to collections, and you want to make an attempt to make a call. I'm all for it. Some people are gonna say no, don't call them, but as you may know, or maybe you don't know, I used to be a debt collector or a bill collector years ago. But however, some of the laws changed just a little bit, and as you know, I have kept abreast on the laws and everything. But I do want to tell you some things that if you decide to call the collection agency that has your account, there's a couple of things that I want you to be aware of that they are required to do or say because it's law. So before you even make an attempt to call, just make sure you gather all the information. If you're looking at your credit report, make sure you're calling the right company and who has it and everything. And make sure you are going to take note. I would say that would be number one. Take note of the date, the time, and whoever answers, the name of the person that you're speaking with at the time. So I already said number one. So let's get into number two. When that person answers, and I don't know why I still remember this, but they are required to state a mini Miranda. The mini Miranda is this is an attempt to collect a debt, and any information obtained will be used for that purpose. They are required to say that at some point in time of the conversation. Any good collection agency would say it at the beginning. The third thing they are required to do is, I won't say the third thing, but there were the second thing, which is my third point. They are required to verify that you are the right person according to the debt that is pulled up in their system that you're saying that you're calling about. So don't get mad if they're asking for like a date of birth, or if your name is Jonathan Smith. Do you know how many Jonathan Smiths there is out there? I don't know, but I can imagine it's a common name. And so they probably want to verify maybe the last four of your social security number. If they don't, that could be their job. And when I was working as a bill collector, yes, it was my job. If I did not verify that I had the right person on the phone, I could lose my job. So I'm not, if you're anything like me, I'm not going to lose my job for nobody. So they want to be able to make sure, give them that information, because what if they sent you a letter and it wasn't yours? Then they have the right to, if that it wasn't, they have to remove it, right? They have to remove it, or they have to get the right information to the right person. So if you're a junior, a senior, the second, the third, the fourth, it may be a wrong letter going to the wrong person, to the wrong credit report. Remember, 80% of errors on credit reports are not even looked at, and there are 80% of errors on credit report. I should reverse that. So it may just be an error. And if your account went to a debt buyer, uh, or in collection, and it went beyond 180 days, definitely, if they verify, okay, this is the right debt and everything, ask for verification. And I do talk about this in my book. When it's in collections, you ask for verification. Verification, and I would say, don't admit to the debt. Just say, hey, don't remember it. I don't think it's mine. But can you send me verification? And of course, they're going to update it. What's the address I need to send it to? Blah, blah, blah. Don't get smart with them. Just, comply or whatever. And what they should not do is hang up on you. We'll get into that in a moment. But ask for verification of the debt. And they're going to they should be able to send you within 30 to 45 days all the information that they have on this debt to verify that is yours. So it's a little bit more to that, but that is the basics. Now, if for some reason they hang up on you, they're not verifying and they do not say that many Miranda, if I was you, I would file a complaint with the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau, the CFPB. Now, if you choose to file a complaint with them, please get as much information as possible. Again, take note of who you talk to. That's why I said take notes in the beginning, right? And all the correspondence that you have with the credit bureau, like all the information that you may have. And then after you file the complaint, the CFPB will work with the credit bureaus in an attempt to resolve that complaint. You can file on their website, you can write a letter, or you can call. The website is www.consumerfinance.gov. I'll probably drop the address and their phone number somewhere in the description of this video. And just know that the Consumer Finance Protection Bureau helps consumers by providing a lot of educational materials, and people don't take advantage of them. But as a former debt collector, I had to learn all this information and more. So, and they accept complaints. So they supervise banks, they supervise lenders, non-banks, credit reporting agencies, debt collection companies, and so they work with to make so consumers can understand their rights and responsibilities. So definitely utilize them. And I'll give you a short story where when I first moved down here to Texas years ago, and a collection company was trying to contact my job, and they was acting like, at the time I worked for a school, and they was acting like they were interested in um, becoming a student. And when I called them back, it ended up being a debt collector. First of all, that's false and misleading. So I did report them to the CFPB, and that debt was removed. I've seen that debt anyway. So they will be responsible for the information that they're putting out. So hopefully that helps you and make it happen. Okay.